Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And the New York Post says Twitter is a shit show for employees since Elon Musk took a major stake. Employees at Twitter are having a hard time coping with the fact that Elon Musk now owns 9.2% of the company.
That's right. We're going to talk about Neon's dream boyfriend.
He's not
Elon Musk.
He's not my boyfriend.
I know he's not your boyfriend. I said your dream boyfriend.
He's not my dream boyfriend.
Well, yeah, you sure seem to like him an awful lot.
I like his bank account.
That's how a lot of people get married. They like his bank account.
I like his business acumen.
You like his what? Sorry, I'm kidding. Yes, I put it on Twitter because it was a joke. But, you know, if you had seen his tweets, it was Elon this and Elon that and Elon. And I'm like, I wish he looked at me the way he looks at Elon.
I just want Twitter to burn so we can watch that bonfire together. That's true. No, actually, that is why I'm excited. Normally, I'm not. I mean, I admire Elon Musk's business acumen for sure, but I wouldn't call myself an Elon Musk fan or stan. However,
you sure as heck could have fooled a lot of people.
I am extremely interested in the possibility of Twitter being fundamentally changed or broken.
Yeah, that's mostly what his thing is. He just relishes in the thought of Twitter like going down.
Yeah, and I think they're going to. Even the employees are having a shit fit now. Now investors are trying to sue Elon Musk.
Yes, I was like, what?
We're gonna talk about this. Now, he was supposed to join the board of directors. I don't think we've talked about it in a couple of days. He was supposed to join the board of directors, and then he backed out. And a lot of people think the reason he backed out was if he had joined the board, he would be capped at like 14.9%.
Well, that he wasn't allowed to say things.
They wanted him to keep his mouth shut, and anybody that knows or follows Elon Musk knows he is not good at keeping his mouth shut.
Same with you.
Yeah, so I can respect him there. Anyway.
Respect him. Will you respect him tomorrow?
I respect him the way you respect Henry Cavill.
I doubt that highly. Anyway, continue.
Anyway,
I'd
let's
be
talk.
more concerned if that was true.
Let's talk about this. Before you get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 263,000 subs.
Yay!
Thank you so much for your support. I do own Twitter stock, not as much as
I'm sorry. Just because you said that Henry Cavill, and then you're just like, you couldn't think of what you were going to say. You're like...
No.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, because I was just thinking about...
That happens to me all the time, too, when I think about Henry Cavill.
I know, I was thinking about his ass, and I was thinking about you thinking about his ass. And I was thinking about Halo because we're talking about ass. So let's talk about this. Twitter employees are freaking out. They're freaking out because Elon Musk has almost 10% of the company. Musk's surprise rejection of a Twitter board seat emerged ahead of a scheduled day of rest for company employees, according to a report. The CEO broke the news on his account the previous night, describing Musk's decision as for the best.
Yeah, I'm sure he thought it was for the best.
Even as he warned workers they would face distractions ahead. Basically
distracted from our goal of, censoring all these people.
Well, he was on Twitter. Musk was on Twitter asking people questions like he owned the damn place. And
he was actually.
This is a guy who I almost feel like he is playing with his food first. I think he knows he's already working on getting a much, much larger share.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think it's wrong to ask people because you're being told that they want, like the media and people like, the higher ups of Twitter want to tell you what people think. They had that one study where, certain, leanings were more, prominent, of course, opposite of what, the reality seems to be. And they want to tell you and dictate to you what's what. He's actually like asking, like, what do you honestly think?
Yeah.
And I'm sure he already knew the answer.
Oh, he already knew the answer. Yeah. The uncertainty left Twitter workers feeling super stressed.
Well, what uncertainty?
About the future with
employees. What? Because if they put him on the board, what was that going to... I mean, other than the fact they might be like, hey, we're,
we have to listen to Elon now.
We have to, we want to re-examine some of the ways we're, censoring people or removing people and make sure it's fair across the board if that's what he was trying to do. Why would that stress you out? If you weren't doing anything that was questionable... If you weren't deliberately censoring people that you didn't want to hear from, and you were actually evenly, putting the rules evenly and applying them evenly, why would you be worried?
They're worried because they're not.
I know.
And
it was a rhetorical question.
They got busted. They're also probably worried about he who should not be named or shall not be named coming back. The uncertainty left Twitter workers feeling super stressed about the future, with employees reportedly working together to help each other get through the week.
I don't understand
because Elon Musk bought stock. Everybody's losing their shit.
This is like when he who should not be named won the election, and they were having like safe spaces at colleges and stuff. And I was just like, and I mean, I wasn't happy at the time he won the election either. And I was like, why do you need a safe space for this? Because in 4 years, somebody else will probably win. And in 4 years, somebody else will probably win. This is what happens. You know, sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. Why do you need a safe space for that?
This is probably a first job for a lot of these employees. They've been there for a whole year, and they think that they should have a job for life.
I just can't wrap my head around this. I mean, okay, people at Warner, I can see being super stressed because the guy's already saying, I'm going to cut a bunch of jobs. There's nothing here that should make you super stressed. Like, he's on the board, or he might be on the board, but he bought a bunch of stock, but it still has to go through the board unless he buys the company.
Well,
right.
Well,
so it still has to, it wouldn't be, he's one voice of many.
Yeah.
And I think it's more because people were getting excited that maybe we'll get some change, and it was more and more opinions that they don't like were coming to light because they aren't being fair and they aren't being even. And now like, oh no, our control is going to end.
They're losing their shit. Yeah. The report cited interviews with Twitter employees who asked not to be identified while discussing the company's inner workings. Several employees told the outlet that Twitter's internal environment was a shit show after Musk's deal with the board fell through because now he can have more. One Twitter employee griped that Musk was likely just getting started.
Probably. If I was putting money on it, that's what I'd bet.
Yeah, with pushing for change at the company, a development the worker described as unfortunate.
Right. Why would you describe that as unfortunate? The change is supposed to be, let's be more even. Why is that an unfortunate thing? If you have nothing to hide, why are you afraid to say who you are?
Musk has emerged as a vocal critic of Twitter's business practices, taking particular umbrage with the platform's content moderation policies. He's also the company's largest individual shareholder. Under the terms of his initial agreement with Twitter, Musk would have received a board seat through at least 2024, but he could not buy more than 14.9% of the company. Without that deal in place, Musk is free to acquire a larger stake in the company and push for greater influence over its operations. Hostile takeover.
Yeah, or he could just be playing with them and make him think he's going to do it, and he has no. He's just messing with them.
He won't waste his time. I guarantee. He's playing. He's playing with them. He wants them to be super stressed. I think he wants them to feel unsafe. I think he's messing with them just like a cat messes with a mouse.
Or like a lot of people on Twitter feel every day when you're afraid you're going to get banned for saying something like, "Hey, did anybody else have trouble after the shot with their periods?"
Yeah, you're not allowed to say that.
No, you aren't apparently.
Yeah, I think he wants these people to feel super stressed. I think he is deliberately making them feel unsafe. But
these people can't cope with that. They have to feel safe at all times.
Yep. Musk updated an SEC filing on his Twitter holdings with language that suggests he plans to stay active in the company's dealings, despite his business empire, including Tesla and SpaceX. The amended filing says Musk may express his views to the board and or members of the issuer's management team and or the public through social media or other channels with respect to the issuer's business, products, and service offerings. They wanted him to shut up. He was throwing shade at Twitter and disparaging the product, and they couldn't keep him
But wait, if
quiet.
you weren't allowed to supposedly go onto Twitter and say things, how come Dorsey was doing it all the time?
I don't know.
I
don't know. At present, Musk's exact plans for Twitter remain unclear. One prominent analyst suggested his about-face on a board seat would tee up a Game of Thrones-style battle for control of the social media platform. He is not going to invest this much time and this much money into it just to hang back and watch what happens.
I just again, if you have nothing to hide and you aren't unfairly like putting the rules out there, you're doing it, everything's even, and you're applying it to everyone in an equal way, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem, isn't it? Twitter investors are suing Elon Musk for failing to promptly disclose the size of his stake.
He didn't tell them what the size was, and they're mad.
Yep.
Because he made theirs look smaller. I mean, I don't...
FTC law dictates that investors must inform the SEC within 10 days of when they take on more than 5% stake in the company. Musk started buying Twitter stock in January allegedly hit the milestone on March 14th, meaning he should have informed the SEC by March 24th. Some Twitter investors say they lost out on potential gains as a result of this delay.
So they're mad. They thought they could have made more money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not mad that he could take over the company, because honestly the stock would go through the roof if he took it over. I mean, look at Tesla stock.
So what they're mad about is that they didn't have enough notice to go buy a bunch of stocks so they can make a lot more money. But if other people do it, like what we saw with GameStop and stuff, that's bad.
Yeah. They're very salty they didn't make more money.
Right. Okay, I got it.
My personal opinion is he's going to go for the jugular, and he's just messing with them, and he's probably biding time, because those shares have to come from someplace. So he has to finalize the deal, either talk to other investment group, wherever he's going to get the shares from, or whoever he's going to get the shares from, he has to secure them. So he's just kind of messing with people. And I think the CEO of Twitter knows his days are probably numbered, because if
he didn't get very many.
He didn't. No. So good luck with that. But I just think it's hilarious. Twitter employees are trying to cope as best they can.
I just don't understand that. It's just no one's saying they're getting fired or anything. They're just trying to cope. They're just trying to cope because they're mad that they aren't getting their own way.
Yes. The Twitter might fundamentally change, and there are already employers out there like Substack saying,
"That was funny, actually."
Hey guys, you can apply for a job, but if you have a problem with Elon Musk, you're not going to like us either.
Right?
Sorry, go look someplace else. So we're running out of safe spaces in Silicon Valley, and I think this needs to happen. I think we've had too many activists in Silicon Valley. It's been messing with business, messing with politics, messing with the collective fabric of the country. So let's, reform it or pull the plug, start over.
All right.
We got to wrap it up.
So goodbye to your boyfriend.
Bye, Elon. Call me. At me, DM me.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted.
Oh,
she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like, I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
He better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.